Good morning, CCSP. Today is Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. It is a period 6 to 10 day. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Well, boys and girls, today we have a couple fun national days. Today is National Puppy Day, and although my dog isn't really a puppy anymore, she's going to be 3 actually on the 29th of this month, which is, I believe, next Monday. She has a birthday, and she'll be 3. But it is National Puppy Day. If you have a puppy or you just like looking at those cute, cuddly little things, today is a day that you'll enjoy. And also, one of my favorite days, Chip and Dip Day. I really love tortilla chips with hummus, with nacho cheese, and like plain. I just love me some chips. And also, I have to say that I'm very excited about tomorrow's National Day, which is National Cheesesteak Day. Now, I love cheesesteak, steak, chicken cheesesteak, lots of cheese and mayo and ketchup and all of that. Anyway, did you know that Philadelphia is actually considered like the cheesesteak capital of the world? And I believe that there's a lot of different cheese steak. I like some cheesecake too, but cheesesteak restaurants there, like Tony's, Luke's, Geno's. There's all these famous cheesesteak restaurants there, and they actually kind of use tomorrow to kind of battle and see who actually has the best cheesecake. I mean, I have cheesecake on the brain, but the best cheesesteaks. So I think that's like a really exciting day. And I actually went to Temple University, which is in Philadelphia. So I oftentimes got to partake in National Cheesesteak Day. So it's really great. Anyway, as you know, March is Women's History Month. And I know that you heard Mr. Stratton yesterday highlight a famous person that actually was not necessarily from New Jersey, but has quite a few schools in New Jersey named after Miss Cicely Tyson. Today, I'd like to honor our First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden. And Dr. Jill Biden was actually born in Hamilton, New Jersey. And she attended several universities, the University of Delaware, Westchester University, Villanova University. So she's very, very well educated, and she believes wholeheartedly in the importance of education. She taught English at the high school and college levels. And in fact, she is said to be the first lady and second lady. Did you know that she was also our second lady when Joe Biden was the vice president? She was considered the second lady, and now she's moving on up, and she's the first lady. She's actually said to be the first lady to actually hold a paying job as a professor while her husband was in the White House. So I think that's pretty cool. She's also the founder and co-founder of multiple organizations, and she's also a published author. So she's pretty cool. So I'm really interested in learning more about Dr. Jill Biden. I have also, before we start our day, I have a few announcements to make. And one of those announcements is that the marking period ends this Friday. So I know that Mrs. Stratton yesterday talked about the importance of making sure that you're getting in all of your assignments. You want to check with your teachers and make sure that you are up to date on all of your assignments. And if not, then take the time this week to get all of those assignments in. We're looking to see you at our next honor roll celebration. So make sure you get everything in that you need to get in by Friday. And also, boys and girls, I want to remind you that when you're coming on campus for the hybrid instruction, please make sure that you're in your proper uniform. That you're making sure that you're wearing a mask and you are keeping that mask on at all times, and also maintaining the proper social distance of 6 feet. And in addition to that, please, please, please don't forget to bring your charged Chromebooks. And if you know that your Chromebook doesn't hold a charge for very long, make sure that you are bringing your charger as well. So before we conclude this morning, I'd like to share with you just a little information from Nurse Asha about staying home when you're sick if you're not feeling well. So stay tuned for a message from Nurse Asha.
You're sick or think you might have COVID-19, it's important to stay home and away from other people. Some of the symptoms to watch for are cough, fever, sore throat, vomiting, diarrhea, loss of smell or taste, headache, tiredness, and muscle pain. Most people with COVID-19 have mild illness and can recover at home without medical care. Manage your symptoms by getting rest and drinking plenty of fluids. Cover your coughs and sneezes with a tissue. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. As much as you can, stay in a specific room, away from others who live with you. Avoid sharing things like towels and dishes. Stay aware of how you feel. Contact your healthcare provider if you're worried about your health. Call 911 if you're having difficulty breathing, staying awake, chest pain, or blue lips. When can you go back to school? That depends on different factors. Check with your school to find out specific policies. If you had close contact with a person who has COVID-19, you should also stay home or quarantine for 14 days and monitor your health. If you have any questions, contact your school nurse, the healthcare expert at your school.
Well, boys and girls, please remember that very important message. It's very important that we take the COVID-19 very seriously and follow all safety precautions from the CDC. Well, boys and girls, have a terrific Tuesday. And remember, be kind always.